Welcome to Bartender Talks, where we bring the talks of the bar to you on this podcast. From my right to my left, my name is DJ Intake. With me, I got...
It's yours truly, Brick Events. It's Monday night. I'm trying to get drunk.
As always.
Energy.
Okay, who else we got?
Me, Kiara, her.
And
Hello, who else, of course?
And special guest in the building, we got...
Your boy Mark MK.
Yeah.
Okay. And who else we got?
Pouring drinks for us, we got...
Your addiction.
Nice.
So, in this podcast, Mark, if you don't know, we have a drink of the day. Christine, why don't you tell us about it?
Tonight, we're going to make a sugar cookie. That's a spinoff of a sugar cookie martini. But that's a very popular Christmas drink. So, if we're going to get into it, we're going to do a shot and a half of Stoli vanilla. We're going to do rum chata, and we're going to do Baileys tonight. If you want to do an extra kick, you could do milk, and you can do amaretto.
Okay.
So, I'm going to just pour that for y'all and show y'all what it's about.
Beautiful.
Nice.
And this is called Sugar Cookie.
Sugar cookie martini.
Sugar
And I'm also
cookie
going to rim
martini.
it with some icing and some sprinkles.
Let's get a shot of the table.
All right, it's lit. I'm
Because
got
I
you
really
right
want
now.
to get a shot of the table because
So,
you did your thing
Get
here.
a shot of the
Fact.
table.
Get
Yes.
a shot of the
table.
table because we in the Christmas spirit tonight.
For sure.
Feliz
And
Navidad.
y'all going to get the shots of me pouring it for y'all, and it's lit. Let's go.
Yep, we in the holiday season.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, how we feeling? How was everybody's weekend?
Intake, you know I requested you to go live with you, and you denied me.
I denied
and
you?
Yeah, I totally have beef with you. So now I'm going to request you again, and if you don't accept it, oh, we have so much beef.
Yo, Intake is Hollywood.
Beef.
man.
Yeah.
You got to speak to his agent in order to go on
Hollywood.
live.
Taking appointments for my live.
Nah,
No, I
man.
got you now. I got you now.
Hollywood.
I got you now. Here we go.
There goes my cute self.
Did I get you? I don't
Yep.
even think I got you.
But
There
you
we
got to
go.
lower your
Oh,
volume.
you got to lower your volume.
My volume's
You're
lowered.
too loud.
You're loud.
But you beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Now it works. There we go.
Okay,
We got a
boo.
breakthrough. So while Christine pours up the drinks, we're going to get into the topic time.
I'll try to do that as quick as possible. Who's missing the red? Oh my God, what part of Suffolk are you?
So while Christine is pouring us the, what's it called again? Sugar cookie. Oh,
Oh,
these look
Wow,
beautiful.
Look at this.
Oh, wow. We stepped it. Yo, we took it to another
I'm about
level.
to
This
drink
Yes.
this shit.
Yeah, I like this.
I look forward to Mondays. I think, Christine, you're in charge of making the drinks every week now.
Say less. Wow.
Please.
Let's do it.
So shout out to Christine. These drinks are beautiful. Wow.
Why is this
So if anybody, for those who can't see at home, she crusted the top of the cup with rainbow sprinkles. And what did she pour in there? She poured vanilla toli. We got Baileys and we got rum chata.
No more straws. We just got to go all in.
Okay.
I'm down.
Okay. That's fine. Kiara's in there. All right. Bottoms up.
Salud. Wow.
I'm drunk
Cheers.
already.
I'm a little rude.
Salud. Merry Christmas to all
Salud.
and to all good night.
Cheers. So while we're in this holiday spirit,
Yo, the
Sugar
drink is
cookie.
Valid.
wow, that's amazing. Shout out to Christine. Did your damn thing. Special guest in the building. That was topic time. While we get into the question of the day, we're going to talk to our special guest in the building, Mark MK. Welcome, brother.
Yo, Intake.
How are you?
Good. I'm good. I'm good. You know, like surviving, alive.
As we all are in this crazy times.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about your new single, Besos. But first, let's get into your career, your early career. How'd you get into it and your influences?
Oh man. Well, you know, Intake, like music saved my life, man. You know what I'm saying? I used to be in them streets.
Okay.
And then you know, just in the wrong crowd, but you know, certain things happen, and music is really like therapy.
Right.
It saved my life. It did a lot for me. It changed my life around and whatnot. I've been privileged to work with a lot of acts. I have like history writing, for movies like Bring It On, Fight to the Finish with Universal Pictures, writing songs for Lil Mama, Snoop Dogg with their single LA, New York, working with Jim Jones, salute to him, working with Jada. I mean, I could go on, man, but
Right.
music from a young age and whatnot, it took me out of the streets. It kept me busy. It took my attention off, the other stuff and whatnot, and just the love of music. It just took me, all over the world. Working with my brother Chronic, DJ Chronic, who worked on the song, Besos with me. He's a Flow Riders DJ and his tour manager, and I've had the privilege to just like experience great things in this world doing the music.
Right. So how young exactly? When did you get into the music scene? Excuse me.
Very young, man, because my brothers and sisters. I'm the ninth and last child. I'm also a twin. Big shout out to Constantine Excel, my brother. Yeah, my.
So
twin.
your dad been putting in work, huh?
Hey, you know what they say to that? You know what they say to that? You don't know.
You don't know.
Yeah, man. So yeah, from like a Tyler, when I was dancing Michael Jackson and performing at elderly homes and whatnot, and music has always been a part of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So why don't you tell the people where you're from?
Born in Brooklyn, of course.
Right.
But big shout out, to Long Island. They adopted me.
Nice.
And shout out to Queens too.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying.
What
but
part of Brooklyn?
but East Flatbush, Schenectady
East
Avenue D.
Flatbush in the
Schenectady
house.
Avenue.
Okay.
Yeah.
For sure.
I usually don't get asked that. That's what's up.
I'm from Best Side.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Nah, us New Yorkers, we want to know exactly where you from.
Yeah,
what
right.
block, what street?
What block,
Okay.
what
What's
street?
your
We need
address,
all of
bro?
I don't know
that,
about the
alright?
Addy. I don't know about the Addy. I can give you everything. I don't know about the Addy.
So in your later career, you're very well connected. You've worked with big time artists such as now Beanie Man, Spice. What else do we have? What else can we look forward to in your music?
Oh man. Well, big shout out to STA. I got a lot of partners. STA support the artists. My partner Molly. Big shout out to Tina. I'm a brand integration specialist, so I merge music with a lot of brands.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I've done it with Belvedere Vodka. I've done it with the
nice.
Good Counsel clothing line for big and tall men. We did an event, a shoot with GQ magazine and stuff like that. Big shout out to the Colon Cancer Foundation. I had the chance to integrate music with them, and this pandemic and whatnot, it's been kind of crazy for a lot of people. Not kind of crazy, really crazy, I should say. But I gained some really strong partners even during the pandemic. TGI Fridays, salute.
Wow.
We did some events together and whatnot. Feeding the hungry. The pantries are running out of food, so they helped me provide some food to the community up in Suffolk.
Nice.
The hungry and whatnot. So yeah, man. So we rolling. And big shout out to Marcy Green too with my show, Singing the News. Like yourself, we had to create a space to talk to the people because I can't perform no more. So.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about that. So you're already in what? Season 2 of your show?
Season 3, 2021, January, we coming.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
wow.
Let's-
Season 3.
Yo, let's get a clap to that, Inte.
Yeah,
Big things are going. Bow.
Me and Mark were talking before the show, and the pandemic has brought a lot of negativity to a lot of people's lives,
Right.
but there's a lot of people who overcame that and discovered something about themselves that they didn't know before this. So shout out to everybody who made something happen out of nothing.
Woohoo,
And
for
Mark
real.
is somebody who did that.
You know what I call it, intake? Do the pandemic. Don't let the pandemic do you.
Facts.
Do
the
something to do
pandemic,
something.
Don't let it do you.
Yeah.
I
do
agree.
something to do something.
Absolutely.
I
Do
agree.
something. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you're already in season 3. Now, how does that feel?
It feels great, man. Big shout out to my co-host DJ Diamond, the artist Marcy Green. We've interviewed a lot of great artists. I had the operations manager for Hot 97 up there, Patricia Robinson. I had,
Yeah, shout out
No,
to Patricia. Yes.
I don't like calling out names sometimes because I get.
It's
I
all
don't
good.
want to forget anybody, and then they watch it and like.
We'll
oh,
leave
you
it
ain't-
at that.
They're
We'll
like,
leave
You
it
ain't
at
shout me out.
Yeah,
You ain't shout me out.
It's
Like,
always
leave it
like
at
that.
Yeah,
It's always
yeah.
like that.
But Mark has big names up there. Shout out to Marcy Green. Wow, man.
We had you up there too.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. For
You,
your
Dark
birthday.
Shades.
Yeah, your birthday.
Dark Shades tore it up. Y'all came and supported me for my birthday. Salute to y'all. I appreciate that, man. I'll never forget
Absolutely.
that episode.
And you getting some views up there too, man. A lot of.
Let's talk about
traction.
this music career though. What's your sound like? Where you get your musical inspiration from?
I'm really diverse with it. My mom played a lot of music when I was a child and whatnot, so I gravitated to different sounds from Al Green to Bob Marley to Freddie McGregor to the Isley Brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To Aretha Franklin, and then I worked at Hot 97 for some time, and that was just the whole experience in itself. So I have a lot of influences. We'd be here all night talking about it, but as far as my music personally. R&B is my core. I'm a singer. I like to sing a lot, but I like to influence a lot of different sounds.
Hold up. We got mad ladies viewing in.
Are you
Give
want
them
me
We
to
need
do
to
R&B
hear a little
something.
something.
Do it for the
We need to
ladies.
hear a little bit of something because
Acapella, you know what I'm saying? We got Christine
Yeah,
looking
Drew, cut the
ready.
music. Cut the
You
music.
know, we were supposed to have Ashanti versus Keisha Cole this weekend, and we didn't get that. So we need a little bit of love in the building.
That's
right?
right.
We need a
So
little
let
bit of
me
love
do
in the
something.
building.
Spice it up.
Let me hold you tight, if only for one night. Keep you near and ease away your tears. It'll be so right, if only for one night. All right, I'm done.
Wow.
I'm getting massage. I'm getting the massage.
Looked in my eye.
Oh, I'm
You know
getting
what,
hot.
Brick?
You should have
Brick.
keep going. Keep
You know
going.
what, Brick?
Keep going. I love it. Keep going.
Brick, we're gonna have to talk about bringing R&B artists up here.
Oh yeah.
We cannot bring males up here no more that can sing.
As a
What
matter
do
of
you
fact,
mean? What do you mean? We love them.
No, shout out to Mark MK, man.
Yes.
Wow, you got those lungs,
You
bro.
got those.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that.
Mark, respectfully
was
speaking,
amazing.
you can never meet my lady, okay? That's why.
But I'm a huge fan of your music, Mark MK, and those influences that you were talking about. I put up one song and I hear some gospel. I put up another one of your songs. I hear some reggae dance hall. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you for bringing a diverse.
That's
Playing
nice, you know?
a selection of your music, man, because not a lot of people are diverse like you.
I appreciate that, man. Talking about diversity, the latest single is Besos, where my brother DJ Chronic got me singing some words in Spanish.
Which
Oh,
I'm
what's
looking
that?
forward to listening to because
Yeah.
you know what?
We're definitely gonna put it on right after this.
I need to hear that one.
So, Mark MK, tell us more about where the people can find you. Plug in your social media.
Oh man, so everything official Mark MK from Instagram, my website, Twitter, Facebook, official Mark MK. Very easy and whatnot. You could catch up with my show, Singing the News. You could catch up with the virtual concerts I'm gonna be putting on 2021. I got a bunch of sponsors and whatnot that are involved in Take. I'd love to involve you in your show.
Absolutely.
Y'all pretty cool. I like it here and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So definitely we gotta do some work together and whatnot. But I'm throwing a series of virtual concerts. I'm very very excited about. We're gonna amplify a lot.
Yeah, we would love to be a part of that. Absolutely,
right.
for sure. Well, thank you, Mark MK, for coming by, man. We had so much fun with you.
Yeah. To all the ladies,
again.
give me beso, gimme. Hey, gimme beso. One more time for me.
We're gonna put on your new single, Besos, right after this. Stay tuned.
All right.
All right, so today we're going to get into this new single by official Mark MK featuring DJ Chronic, and this song is called Beso for all my ladies.
Yeah, Mark MK. Yeah, DJ Chronic. Let's go. Whoa. Andale. All pretty girls come out and play. Andale. Pretty girls come my way and give me beso. Gimme. Gimme beso. Gimme. Gimme beso. beso, beso. Mami, dame beso, beso. I give me beso, beso. Do as I say so. Dame beso. Sex girls wanna gimme. Lipstick on my face when you see me. Tick tie, tick waist, no skinny mini. Move your body, girl, make it go shimmy. Up and down, away. Make me see you bounce up your body. When you're done, come over this way. When you're done, come over, kiss me. Andale. All pretty girls come out and play. Andale. Pretty girls come my way. And give me beso. I gimme. Gimme beso. I gimme. I gimme beso. Mami, dame beso. I gimme beso. Do as I say so. Dame beso. Girl, I just wanna touch and feel. I'm loving your sex appeal. Girl, you're looking just like a meal. Give me beso, now here's the deal. So sexy, girl, it's your time. One kiss, I won't snitch, I drop time. Leave your mind at home, girl, it's your time. No Chardonnay, but I love your wine, girl. Andale. All pretty girls come out and play. Andale. Pretty girls come my way. And give me beso. I gimme. I gimme beso. I gimme. I gimme beso. Mami, dame beso. I gimme beso. Do as I say so. Dame beso. I gimme. I gimme beso. I gimme. I gimme. Andale.
Bartender talks.
All pretty girls come out and play.
DJ Intake.
Andale.
And the crew.
Pretty girls come my way. And give me beso. I gimme. Gimme beso. I gimme. I gimme beso. Mami, dame beso. I gimme beso. Do as I say so. Dame beso.
Gimme. Hey.
I thought I was in the club for a second.
Let's get a sound man in there. Wow, that was amazing. Mark MK, wasn't that something? That was Beso, ladies and gentlemen. Mark MK, you can find that on all music platforms, right? That's on Spotify.
All
Apple,
DSPs.
yeah.
All DSPs.
Love that.
It's out there, yeah. Thank you, Intake, for having me, man.
Make sure you cop that, of course. Besos, Mark MK. Thank you for coming on, man. That was so much fun.
Yeah, and thank you, everybody, Bartender Talks, the bartender, all the pretty ladies. Brick. It's, the IT guy in the back.
I love that song.
Drew
I was ready to
Drew.
party.
Shout
That
out
song
to
got me
Drew.
ready to party. I ain't even gonna lie.
Salute.
Yeah, that was
Appreciate
lit.
that.
I'm ready to go somewhere.
Between the track and the drink, I don't know what was worse for that.
Only intake.
All right, well, we're going to let Mark MK go, and then we're going to get into the question of the day.
Okay. One more time, your Instagram, your social media.
Yeah, man, everything official Mark MK on the website, official Mark MK, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, official Mark MK.
Lit. Hold up.
Welcome back to Bartender Talks. Long pause. I'm sipping on this. Oh, I keep forgetting the name of the
Sugar
drink.
cookie,
It's a
baby.
sugar cookie.
Sugar
Like you, I'm gonna call you my sugar cookie.
Holiday spirit.
These are awesome. I'm already feeling it. I want to start this segment over. One time.
Yo, DJ Intake is in rare form tonight.
Yeah, man. I don't know why I don't got my shit together. Because I don't know what we're talking about.
Is it the sugar cookie or is it just you?
It's you. You're making me nervous.
I had that effect on
It's your
people.
addiction.
You know, Daddy. That's why I'm your addiction.
Yo, that voice, though. That
Oh.
shit. Yo, we need to
voice
copyright
is-
that.
That is
shit.
a little
voice is
addicting.
crazy,
Sexy.
right?
Yeah, that
Wow.
is a little addicting.
That voice is crazy.
That is my addiction.
Tell me what we doing tonight.
Can we get to the segment? Can we get into the segment? So
dead.
Wow.
Let's get into the segment.
Pow. Pow, pow. Pow, pow, pow.
Welcome back to Bartender
I can't focus
Talks.
sitting next to your addiction. It's gonna be a long motherfucking night.
It's gonna be a long motherfucking night. I'm
Welcome
telling
back
you.
to Bartender Talks. My name is DJ Intake. Of course, I got my man Brick.
Yo, Brick Events in the building. You know what it is. It's Monday night. I'm trying to get drunk.
Of course, we got Kiara.
You're in the building.
And who made this infamous sugar cookie drink? We got
Your
Christine.
addiction.
The gang is here. So, now that we got our drinks, we're nice and warmed up. Let's get into topic time. Whoop, whoop. First topic of the day, I want to talk about indoor dining shutting down in NYC.
Yo, how fucked up is that, bro?
You know what? I think it's just fucked up because they made a lot of the restaurants go out and put all these fucking outdoor bubbles and their outdoor fucking
Everything.
gazebos and all that.
Uh-huh.
And now we're getting shut down again for what?
What do you mean? No, that's still available. You can still sit
That's
outdoor,
still
indoor.
available, but
As
the
long as
reason
the-
that a lot of the restaurants put that was because of the limited seating indoors.
Right.
So they were trying to make additional money by having that seating outdoors.
Right.
Now they get shut down indoors, but you could have indoors outdoors.
As long as the inside
don't
is
make no
outside.
motherfucking sense.
Right. As long as the inside
You could have
is
indoors
out-
outdoors, but you can't have indoors.
I've seen like whole apartment buildings
Bro.
that they build outside the
Preach,
restaurants.
yes.
Like they got the 2-floor
Literally.
joints,
Like
heated.
Noah's
They got
Literally.
windows.
Ark,
You
yes.
You could move into one of those motherfuckers. They about to
literally.
charge rent in the nighttime.
And you know what? Being a bartender, and I know Christine probably feels the same. Being a bartender, it's especially rough on us.
I'm
I
gonna
know.
tell y'all right
It's especially rough on
now.
us. I'm not even gonna lie. I haven't really worked since like the beginning of quarantine. Like I worked for like 1 month over the summer in
crazy.
E.B. Elliott to Long Island, and then they got shut down. They lost the liquor license.
Yeah.
You know?
What?
Yeah.
Because of COVID. Because
Yeah.
they weren't following COVID protocols. Whatever the hell is COVID protocols to me is whatever they decided to be that day.
Yeah,
Pretty
it's a
much.
fact.
Yeah.
So
It pretty much
honestly,
is.
Because the
I've
story's been
been-
changing.
that's a fact. I've been working all quarantine and even since before quarantine. So before quarantine, I was, y'all know, at Rack's Pool Room.
Shout out to Rax.
Rax.
Y'all gotta come visit me if you want
Racks
the
on racks
sexy
on racks.
voice.
Shout out to your
Rax
addiction.
will
Yes.
still be open when the
fact.
city's closed
Yo,
down.
Rax-
FYI, Rax is in Hempstead, Long Island. Y'all gotta go pull up on my sis, Christine.
Tell me not.
Yes.
Tell me
New
not.
York
Rax,
City is getting shut down. Go to Rax.
Long
They're
Island is
open.
where it's at.
Rax is always open, bro.
Always
You
open.
gotta admit,
Rax
if you're
is
from Long
always
Island,
open.
you know that Rax
is
is
always
always
open.
open, bro. And we're always open mad late. So, you know,
And Rax has been open like 20 plus years, so I don't know if they're going anywhere.
we're not going nowhere. That's why. Shout
out to
out
Rax.
Rax defeated COVID. Shout out to
why
Rax.
Oh,
Yeah,
Adi's on the
because-
line. She said shout out to Rax. Yeah.
Drink slowly.
Yeah. Shout out to
but
Adi. She was on our last episode.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Drink slowly, sis.
Yo, and you know what? Like, I never had a drink of yours. You know, we had the coquito the first episode, but after this drink, I might come see you in Rax, and that's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
And you know what's crazy is we're not even gonna get into the fact that I was missing something in there.
Ooh.
But I accommodated, like
But
I said,
this
I
shit
Yeah,
would.
you
slaps.
did.
Because you know what? That's what a mixologist does. Because I'm a certified bartender.
That's
I'm
right.
not just a bartender. I'm a mixologist.
Ow, she
And
got
you know
that
what?
certification.
I
That's what
taste
we
the
do.
Baileys, I taste the Stoli, I taste the rum chata, but I also taste the love.
You got a shot of your addiction in there.
Yo.
Yo, let's get back into the topic, y'all.
All right, let's talk.
So
Okay.
indoor dining shutting down. They're gonna say it's at least for 2 weeks. Are we buying that, or because they said the original
That's what they said
shutdown
the
was
first
supposed
time.
right?
2 weeks.
So
and
we
here
gon-
we are in December.
we're gonna
They'll
be
shut the
right. We're
frick
gonna be in New
down.
Year's still shut the fuck down.
Shut the
All
frick
right, so
down.
I'm gonna say that I think that all of this is literally political.
Okay.
It's all politics. And I already said beforehand, before the election went on and everything, that, yo, I literally said when I was behind the bar to all my regulars, I was like, that, watch, there's going to be a vaccine right when the election goes on.
Mm-hmm.
And then what happened? There's a vaccine, and then there's a second vaccine the next week from Pfizer or something.
Yeah.
And then they have another vaccine.
You see,
This is all political.
Right.
It's literally all political.
Right.
And they're saying that by January 20th, everything's going to be cleared up. And this is just what I'm hearing. Like,
I
so
feel
to me,
It's
I just have a
political.
question. Let me ask you something. How do you develop a COVID-19 vaccine in 8 months? Not even 8 months.
This was 5
When
years
they
ahead of
still
schedule. This was
quotation
yeah.
that's a
marks.
fact.
This was 5 years ahead of
Obama said
schedule.
something about this.
Right.
Did you ever hear on Instagram?
This was all planned. This
Right.
was all planned.
100%.
Did you ever hear on Instagram Obama making a speech about airborne disease
Yeah.
or airborne?
It's always been a topic of discussion.
yeah, like
absolutely. So
in terms of the indoors outdoors, I feel like it's bullshit.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, COVID does not come out in a certain time, and I've realized from working outdoors, you catch COVID more so from your household.
Right.
If there is a COVID, right?
So glad that you brought that up. So the numbers
You-
came out. The numbers
you-
came out. 74% from indoor your house, only 1.43% from
They
indoor
said that
dining.
there's
You know
a
what?
99% survival rate to COVID.
Yo,
I'm gonna
Yo.
give you
That's
an
what's in the news
example.
right
But
now.
here's-
There's a
here's-
99% to
here's the bullshit.
survival rate to COVID.
Here's the bullshit. When COVID first came out, they told everybody stay indoors.
I'm
Don't
gonna
go
give you an
outside.
example.
Right.
But let me ask you a
But
question.
74% is coming from inside the
Inside
house.
the crib, so-
Let me
yo,
ask you a question too.
yo, that's some bullshit.
Shout out to Mayor DeBozo.
Oh, so
I want to
like
know
that.
about this mask thing. So
Mm-hmm.
we have to wear a mask to walk to the table, but as soon as we're at the table, we can take the mask off.
Right.
It's all
So,
bullshit.
so we could walk past each other, but we can't get COVID as long as we're wearing a mask.
No.
But then as soon as we sit at the table, we can
No,
take our mask
I
off.
can't spread COVID if I'm sitting down.
That's what
but
I'm
I can
saying.
only spread.
And you can't spread
People
it after
only
10 o'clock.
spread COVID.
Oh no! After
only
10 o'clock.
After 10 o'clock.
No. COVID is deadly after 10.
Yo, COVID
No.
is deadly
Lethal.
after
You know
10
what?
p.m.
I'm
Lethal.
gonna share a story with y'all real quick. Let me get y'all real quick. I'm
Go
gonna
for
share a
it.
story with y'all.
Uh-huh.
I have regulars that come every single week, right? At Rax. I have regulars, right? They pour in. I have a older Spanish guy. He comes with his family. There's like fucking 6 or 7 of them, right? They come heavy, deep.
Somos
right?
familia.
I work at a pool room. There's a pool table. They play pool, whatever. Cool. He told me he came in on Sunday 2 weeks ago.
Why keys laughing?
Last week he came in. He was like, yo,
Because you live in the
last time when we
sprinkles.
came in, are y'all done?
We listening to
But you gotta see
You're
the way
having your own
Break is
show.
eating his
Are
sprinkles.
y'all done? He's devouring that drink.
Break is in the corner like this.
He's devouring that shit. I see.
Says the
We
girl
gon'
who
But yo-
finished
we
all
might need
her
a round
sprinkles.
2, Christine.
Let
we
me
might
tell
need a
y'all.
come.
I got y'all.
After the story, though.
But
After
yo,
the story.
let me tell y'all real quick. No funny shit, because honestly, this is making me not understand how COVID works.
Go
Because
ahead.
it's some bullshit.
I
He
don't think anyone
came-
understands.
There was like 9 of them, right? They were all together. They was all drinking. They was all in close proximity, right?
Niggas shooting pool. They gotta be
Shooting
close.
pool. They was and drinking shots, everything. They be getting lit in close proximity, right? The following week, he comes in. He's like, "Yo, one of my boys that came with us, he tested positive for COVID," and we were like, "Oh my god!" And then he said that everybody else in the group, mind you, there was 9 of them, all other 8 people tested negative. So he was like, "I don't understand how this works."
Me neither. Did you hear about Erica Badu?
How?
She tested positive on one nostril and
Yeah.
negative on the other nostril.
Because there's so many.
On
There's so
top
many
of
false
that, I had
positives.
heard another story from a couple, and they had explained to me that they had went to get COVID tested, but they didn't do the test. They just filled out the paperwork. They went
Yeah.
home. A couple days later, they got a letter in the mail, both of them, saying that they tested positive for COVID. They're like, we didn't even take the fucking test.
Oh, wow.
We didn't even take the test.
But did you know?
How you telling me I'm positive? We didn't even take
That's
the test.
crazy.
But did you know that there are a lot of false positives going out?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah,
A
of course.
lot
And let
of
me
false
tell you
Let's,
something.
let's not get it. Let's not get it twisted. All right. Though that Fisher company, that other company, they projected how much they're gonna make off this vaccine.
Pfizer.
Pfizer. $32 billion. $32 billion
'Cause
from
that's
the
what it's
vaccine.
about.
Because that's what
Crazy.
it's about.
What you said? 32 billion what?
Dollars.
That's what
It's
it's
all
about.
the money.
Dollars.
My man Drewski
That's
just
what it's
said
about.
that if you the higher the numbers, the more funding from the state, right?
For
That's a
sure.
fact.
Let's
Yeah.
not forget that.
That's
That's
a
some
fact.
Billy
And
And that's
plus.
what it also is in the hospitals and the doctors' offices. You know, the more that they say, yes, you're positive for COVID, the more money they're gonna make. And that's what it's always been like that. And since I've worked, in the past I've worked in doctors' offices, so
Okay.
I've kind of experienced it. They have drug reps who come in and they pretty much sell the doctor the medication, like, oh, prescribe this to your patient, it helps with this, that, and the third, and they get paid off of it. You know, every time the doctor prescribes that medication, they get paid off of it. But I've witnessed like people come into doctors' offices and they're perfectly healthy, and then they have one thing wrong with them, and the doctor prescribes them one medication. They leave, they come back in 2 weeks, and they have 10 different things wrong with them from side effects of
fucked up.
that medication. Then they have to go on 20 different medications. I've witnessed this to perfectly healthy people, and it's terrible. So that's why this COVID-19 stuff, you know, I don't really
So-
believe in it. Like, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. There may be something going on out there, but the way that the media is making it seem is not as bad as it is.
It seems real. I don't know want to say it's subjected. Like we said before, 1.43, only 1.5% of the spread rate is in indoor dining, and they're shutting it down in its entirely. Now,
So it makes you question why.
but that's just what I'm saying.
What's the
because
bigger story behind it?
why is Long Island open?
Why is Long Island open?
Why when I live in New Hyde Park, that's closed, but I go down to Great Neck?
Great Neck,
And it's open.
Manhasset, Garden City, right
Where's
next
the
to you.
line? Why is COVID
know what
not
we need to
passing that
talk
line?
about?
What's going on?
You know, we need to talk about what's good with the ingredients that are in the vaccine.
I've heard a lot of different things about
I
the
heard a
ingredients
lot of
as well.
things.
Okay,
about
so what I heard about the
embryos
vaccine.
from white
I've heard
Caucasian
that there.
people.
Yeah.
I've heard crazy stuff. I heard that there's like aborted like baby cell, like any baby that was aborted, they use their cells, like crazy stuff.
But I heard it only from
I've heard a lot of crazy
Caucasians.
stuff.
So with that said, y'all fucking with the vaccine.
And you know what I also heard?
Oh, motherfucking no. You already know my answer. I'll say that shit to the day I die. They're going to have to strap me down.
They
and
gonna
kill
have
me.
to strap me down and kill me.
And
stab
kill
you
me.
with that shit.
Literally. They
I
have to
heard-
stab me with it. They have to.
I heard that's a lot of cells from Caucasian babies that are aborted, and then the first nurse that got the vaccine was African American.
So the first person
So what
in
are they
America,
trying to put us?
the
What are they
first
trying to
person
put
in
the
America to
African
receive the
Americans?
vaccine
Caucasian what?
was an African American woman, and she's a nurse in Long Island. I think it's St. John's or North Shore LIJ. It's one of those. North Shore, right?
North
North Shore
Shore,
LIJ.
wow.
Okay.
And she was the first woman in the USA
And that's
to
what they put in
receive
the
the
media.
vaccine.
She was African American.
what they put
African
in the
American
media.
woman, yeah.
The first
This
person,
morning.
Yep.
the first person to get the vaccine was African American woman.
There's some video clips going around. They recorded it, they news streamed it, they did everything, you
Yeah,
know, to
yeah.
promote it. And I feel like, of course, they would reach out to the African American
What are your
community
thoughts about
because
that?
they want them to be the first ones. So it was an African American nurse giving an African American woman the vaccine.
Can I speak to
So
that? Can I
let me
speak to
ask you
that?
a
I wanna
question.
hear- go ahead.
When you look at that in the media, what you know, like
Can I
How do you
speak to
feel?
that?
What do you think? Yeah.
I
What is
think
that?
the
They're trying to
reason
manipulate us,
they're
I feel
marketing
like.
an African American woman, particularly a nurse,
Is because they
as
ain't
the
shit.
first to receive the vaccine is because you gotta look at the demographics she covers. First of all, African Americans are very cultural influences. You know what I'm saying? So you see African Americans do it, you think it's cool. And I'm not talking about, educated people. I'm talking about
No, I
the
agree.
general young people, 18 to 35. They
100%.
see African Americans do it. It must be cool. Secondly, she's a nurse. She's a health professional, essential workers. Now that's a whole other demographic that we think are, essential to the workforce. Now you cover two demographics. And lastly, the female population. Your next vice president is an African American female, right?
They
So
don't
now-
hit all three
Yo,
fields
they
already.
dominating the entire fucking America with just
And
this
that's
one
all-
person.
That's
But-
all politically set
Can
up.
I also
Yeah,
ask you
strategy.
guys?
It's a pandemic. Of course it is.
You know, I
Pandemic.
didn't I didn't have a question before intake, but I kind of like just off of this conversation, I kind of came up with it. So
Go ahead.
can I ask everybody how everybody feels about Joe Biden being elected? Because I, from my experience and my research, there's a lot of different opinions, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not too very happy because I've heard a lot of negative things and I've researched a lot of negative things about him, and I don't really think that he's a good person, and I feel like he's an inside racist, and I feel like Trump was an open racist, but like he let it be known what it was. But to me, I feel like Biden is an undercover racist, and I feel like he has a lot of bad things in store for us minorities. So I just want to know how everybody else feels about Biden being elected.
Yo, let me speak on this. I don't know too much about Joe Biden. I just know there's a lot of like pedophile energy surrounding Joe
That's
Biden.
the first
I don't
thing.
fucks with pedophiles
And
in
y'all
any
can
sense
ask
of the word.
Christine
You know
because
what I'm
I'm
saying?
always the first person sending her stuff like, look at this on Joe Biden, look at that on Joe Biden, and you know me, I like to do my research. I'm very into conspiracy theories
Right,
because
right.
I like to research. I like to figure shit out on my own. Not everything is what it is made out to
Besides
be.
all that, besides
So,
all that,
I
if
heard
it-
a lot of Pizzagate theories
Yeah,
and
if-
all that crazy pedophile shit.
If
and
it looks like a duck, if it quacks like a duck,
Oh,
it probably
shit.
is a duck.
Facts.
I-
Boom.
He looks like a pedophile. He looks like one. I'm sorry.
I think
I'm
I
not
broke my
trying to.
microphone.
I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to be that guy. I'm not trying to judge a book by his character. I'm telling you that my man looks like a pedophile.
And there's way too many images of Joe Biden going around literally touching young girls. Like,
Yeah.
bro,
You know what?
where there's smoke is fire. Drew Ski.
Yeah.
Because I have a lot of things to say about Joe Biden. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a fan of Joe Biden, and I'm not a fan of Trump either. Please don't get my words twisted. I'm definitely not a fan of Trump, but it's just
We're gonna get your mic back. Hold
You know
on.
what it is? It's always one evil versus the greater evil. I feel like, and it's either you want this evil in the picture or you want this evil, and I feel like a lot of people want the mass. I feel like Joe Biden is the greater two evils. Honestly, between all of us, I feel like Joe Biden is the greater of two evils than Trump. 'Cause
Wait. So you're saying that Joe Biden's better for this country than Trump?
No,
Or
no.
Oh, no, you're saying the opposite.
I don't feel like Joe Biden is better for this country
No.
than Trump.
Well, listen.
And that's my personal
and what I
opinion,
can-
and I've gotten a lot of backlash for that.
Yeah.
And you know what? But I don't feel like, personally, I've done a lot of research, and he's a very evil guy. He put a lot of people away that didn't need to be away. And not for nothing, like, if you really research Kamala Harris, she's like that too, And if you really read on her, she put a lot of African Americans away who didn't need to be put away. She's like for maximum penalty, So people got arrested for weed, and they got life for weed off of
Listen,
her.
what I can say about that is that when you're a district attorney, there's a different game you have to play. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, that's too.
Whether you
100%, that's
whether
too.
the guy is innocent, whether you know what I'm saying, like there's a different game you have. That's another level of power that you got.
Yeah.
You know
it's
what
not
I'm
even
saying?
power. It comes down. Y'all talking politics. It really comes down to capitalism. Like having inmates locked up for very long terms is big business. Like jails are big business. Like politicians, district attorneys, their
telling
job is to
me?
pack
Yeah.
up the motherfucking jails.
So now, if you look
Numbers
at
game.
Joe Biden's
telling
history
me?
and his numbers for putting African Americans away specifically, a lot of African Americans really wouldn't have voted for him if they really did their research on who he was and what he's done in the past. And I feel like that's the same thing with Kamala Harris. And I feel like that a lot of these protests and everything had a lot to do with it because they made Trump to be the greater evil. And you know what? Trump is not a great guy. He is evil. He has his wrong ways. But people don't realize that. I feel like, maybe this is my opinion only, but I feel like Joe Biden is the greater evil. And maybe a lot of people don't realize that.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
haven't done their research,
It's just one
Well,
of two things. It's
well-
either overt or covert.
I just feel like
know
they
what I'm
both
saying?
they both have
That's-
their wrongs and their rights.
Yeah, well, I
And
think
to be honest, during this election, I was okay with whoever. Like I
I think a lot of people voted for Biden because they didn't want Trump to be president.
And that's what it was.
because
Yeah.
of
Instead of really educating themselves on who Biden was as a person,
Yeah.
and not for nothing, who Kamala Harris was as a person and what she's done, because both of them are very, 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 very strict on laws that have to do with like jail and. As soon as you break the law, they want to throw you in jail.
So basically, we in for some shit the next 4
We're
years.
in for some shit. And that's the thing that people are not realizing. They're thinking that, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are in office. They're going to make the world a better place, a peaceful place. I don't agree.
he said the
I don't
first
agree.
100 days that he's president, we have to wear masks. He's going to ask everybody to wear
He
masks.
is the reason, Joe
Mandatory.
Biden is the reason we're being shut down again. And if
Okay.
you didn't notice, and a lot of people may have not noticed this, all the blue states are getting shut down first. So all the Democratic
Absolutely,
states,
yeah.
all the Democratic states, which Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are Democratic, are getting shut down first. Why?
I don't know. Texas is
Why?
open. Florida's open. They're all red states. Georgia's open.
Why was Trump so against the vaccination and all this and shutting the whole United States down? But then the new president comes in and everything's still open, everything's doing okay. And now all of a sudden we have to go on a mandatory shutdown again.
It's crazy.
Every single blue state got a automatic curfew.
So
10
that goes
PM.
back. So that goes back to our topic now. Indoor dining shutting down. Do you think? What do you think is going to be the future for New York City after this?
I think New York City, as we know it, what we used to know, New York City nightlife, it's clip.
the city that never
yeah, we're
sleeps.
done.
It's clip.
The
Yeah.
city that never sleeps
New York is done.
is about to
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace to New York.
just for a little bit. But we
I'm
get-
moving to Texas,
Yo,
man.
but
We
before
coming
we
back.
move
I'm going to
on,
Texas, but I'll be back.
Before we move on.
Back.
No.
It's
I'll-
gonna be a while. I think the next
I'll
generation
come
will see
back.
it come
Listen,
back.
I'll
I
come
don't
back.
think New York is
I'm not
gonna
gonna
be back for a
abandon my
while.
city, but I'm not gonna pick at a dead body. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right. I
We're-
think
we're, we're in the entertainment. We're in the entertainment business.
let's talk about this
Yeah.
rally that's going on that you posted about.
About what's
The
that?
indoor dining rally, the restaurant rally.
Oh yeah. So I mean, well, by the time we
Bobby
air this, it's
Trends.
gonna pass. But the rally is for the shutdown of indoor dining. Everybody who's in the industry coming together. I don't know if you've seen the rally in Staten Island. Did you?
No, I didn't see it.
There was
I haven't heard there was
No?
even any rallies going on.
Okay,
to
so
be honest.
so peep this. So I'm gonna pull up the
Is this
article.
for like the bar, like the nightlife staff? Like what is it for? Like what is it?
Well,
Who's rallying?
Oh,
Like,
so peep this. So in
everybody,
Staten
DJ
Island,
Bobby Trends checked into the building.
Bobby Trent,
Yeah,
shake the
shout out
block,
DJ Bobby
shake the block.
Trends.
What up?
Ooh.
So in Staten Island, most of the island is actually orange zone or red zone, whatever it is. So one of the restaurants that was in the zone didn't want to shut down because they were, mandated to shut down.
Right.
The sheriffs went in there and actually arrested him and shut down the building upon themselves.
Right.
The whole entire island, it looked like, rallied on that block in a red zone or whatever it was and
Wow.
filled the streets up, rallying because this guy wanted to stay open just to feed his family.
Yeah.
And you know what? I agree. 100%. And you know what? If there was rallies going on in New York like that for us to stay open, I would be participating 100%.
Before we move on to the next topic, I just want to say one thing. At this point in time, I think the whole entire world knows about COVID-19. I think the whole entire fucking world is aware of COVID-19
Well, hell yeah. It's
and
a
how
pandemic.
severe
It's
it is.
global.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, me as a human being, I should have the right to risk my own life to go outside and eat in a restaurant if I fucking want to.
That's what I'm saying. You know what? People are making these choices.
Yeah.
They are taking away our basic right to make a choice. They're taking away our basic right to work. They're taking away our basic right for freedom.
For freedom.
Pretty much.
They said 10
they're
people.
taking away our freedom.
10
pretty
people in your
much.
house for Thanksgiving dinner? Are you kidding me?
He's wildin'.
Yeah.
I had to kick out two of my aunts on Thanksgiving. Like,
No. You made that excuse.
You got
told
your own
me,
house.
You told me you was making that
I know
excuse.
they was cursing your ass
It was
out.
too many people.
You just didn't want them
You gotta
there.
go.
You just didn't want them
Auntie,
there.
you gotta go.
You
You
just
a
didn't
nurse.
want
need the
them there.
wife.
You
What
just didn't
happened to
want
the
them
wife?
there.
My wife ain't going nowhere. Auntie, you gotta go.
You just didn't want them there. Using Governor Cuomo as an
Only
excuse.
Brig.
Shame on you, Brig.
Only break.
All right, we're going to come back with another topic. Thank you.
Oh, I gotta get the applause.
Yes.
Boom, 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 boom. This is
Kicks
topic
in the
time.
building.
Uh-huh.
Kiara in the building.
Yes, Bartender Talks. Welcome back.
So,
We a little lit, y'all.
we're a little late. We're a little
Monday
late.
night, we
we're
trying to
little
get
late.
drunk.
A little bit.
Welcome back to
a little bit.
Bartender Talks. This is our segment called Topic Time. We're going to get into our second topic. Kiara, take it
Topic
away.
of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So today we're gonna talk about a couple rappers.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna talk about A Boogie. We're gonna talk about Casanova, and then we're gonna talk about who was the third one that I said?
G Herbo.
G Herbo. Oh, G Herbo.
Also got to get into Lil Wayne, too.
Yeah, we also gotta get into Lil Wayne. So, if you don't know, within this week, all these rappers have something in common. They've all been arrested this week. Why? Why have they been arrested?
Talk about it.
A Boogie got arrested for shooting someone. Supposedly, I don't think that he shot someone. I think that it was somebody in his team. I know G Herbo got arrested for, I think it was fraud or something, like scamming the past. Scamming the past, yeah. And also, apparently, we heard that Taina, his so-called fiance, is 4 months pregnant with his baby.
Wow.
G Herbo?
Yeah,
Oh,
G
it
Herbo's
sucks.
having another baby. So
Isn't that
Well,
Fabulous's daughter?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
wow.
Fab. That's Fab and Emily
Daughter.
B's daughter.
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
she's the one
wow.
who's dating G Herbo. So
That's crazy.
La
she's
Familia.
apparently she's pregnant with G Herbo's second baby, and apparently G Herbo's first mother, Ari, the real Kyle's sister. That's her name on Instagram. If anybody wants to look her
Ain't
up.
that Moneybag Yo's chick?
That's Moneybag Yo's girlfriend
Stay
now.
in your
Mad
business.
Mixy. You see, but at least Brick, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir. I'm a fan of
Yeah,
hip-hop
apparently
culture.
she's like one of the witnesses in the case, and apparently
G
she
Herbo?
was apparently she was snitching. You know, I don't know. It's a whole to do, but
Wow.
Casanova also, Casanova 2 times, guys, right? Chris, you know Casanova.
Brooklyn.
He
Shout out to
apparently got
DJ
locked
Silk.
up as well. But he got locked up for what was it? Gang affiliation,
RICO charges.
RICO charges, yeah, racketeering, all of that, and they actually really based that whole case off of his interview with Vlad TV, supposedly.
I don't fuck with Vlad.
Yeah, you know what?
A lot of people have been arrested because of Vlad TV.
I was just reading I was just hearing an interview where somebody was coming at him saying like, yo, you working with the feds, blah,
Little
blah,
baby
blah.
shouting
Yes.
And he was like, yo,
I've heard that a lot, too.
I've never participated in no police activity, blah, blah, blah. I never released no footage. The nigga was like, but you don't got to. It's all on YouTube,
It's all on
motherfucker.
YouTube. That's it.
Yep.
And you know what? I agree. That's why I always tell people,
Facts.
you know what? Be careful what you post on Instagram. Be careful what you post on Facebook. Because you know what? They're using the social media now to catch everyone nowadays.
Factory.
You will get arrested for anything, and you can't deny it because if it's on your social media or if it's been posted, even if it's posted and deleted, they still have it.
Factory.
You know, they
Yeah.
still have it.
People
They're gonna get locked
incriminating
up for
themselves.
it.
Y'all young boys need to
Everyone
take a
is
step back,
incriminating
simmer
themselves.
down.
That's what I'm saying. Like, people be posting. I've personally seen people that I personally know, and I've told them, like, they're posting videos with guns. They're posting
Wildin'.
videos with thousands of dollars of money. They're posting
Wildin'.
videos with pounds of weed and all this crazy stuff. And I'm
Super
just like,
wildin'.
Instagram is the reason a lot of people get locked up.
Yeah,
And
they
they don't
chasing
realize it.
the
Look
clout.
at
Snitching on
Meek
themselves.
Mill with the dirt bikes.
Mm-hmm.
Instagram was the main reason he got locked up because they
6
saw the
months.
video of him on the dirt bike on Instagram.
It's true.
You know, so
It's true.
Instagram really causes a lot of problems for people. That's why people need to really be careful what they post on Instagram because the feds are watching.
Yep.
The feds are watching without a doubt.
And let's talk about Lil Wayne too.
Lil Wayne,
he just
yeah.
pled guilty to a gun charge. I think he faces up to 10 years in
Up
prison.
to 10 years.
Yep. And he just sold his masters for $100 million too, right?
Yeah, man. So Lil Wayne is caked up. Shout out to the young boss, the GOAT, Lil
I
Wayne.
think he, well, you know what? You were saying it before. He planned himself out right. Got
Oh,
that
yeah,
little
yeah,
endorsement
yeah.
from Trump.
My man Lil Wayne, he's playing chess while the rest of these boys is playing checkers. He knows, he could get that presidential pardon from my man Trump. He got
You
30
heard?
more days. So it's like, I'm going to endorse this racist fuck real quick.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Because I know I'm about to get put up on this gun charge, and he's going to have to pardon me.
Let me
You
get
know
on
what
the
I'm saying?
radar.
A little
Pretty
quid
much.
pro quo. Never hurt nobody. A little quid pro quo. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Shout out to Lil Wayne, the GOAT.
Chris, any thoughts?
It is.
Yeah, these rappers
Super.
are getting caught up out here, man.
That's a fact.
Yup.
That's like 3 in a row.
So
crazy.
Well, A Boogie was locked up and released, supposedly.
I think G
I
Herbo
mean,
is out too, right?
yeah, none of
G
them are
Herbo is
actually.
out.
They not actually getting locked up.
They're not getting locked up.
And even if
And
they
there's
are, they ain't
another
going
thing
into
too, well-
they ain't going into general population.
Yeah, of course not.
You know.
You know, there's another thing too in New York where they don't have the bail anymore. So right?
Yeah.
That's what it is. They don't have
Yeah,
the
Uh-huh.
bail.
it's a new thing.
Yeah, there
It's
was a
new
there was a
thing.
reform right before all of
Yeah.
this.
What you mean a reform?
It's like a $1 bill, right?
There's no more.
They don't have any more bail.
They don't have any more
unless
bail.
it's unless it's a violent crime, right?
And it's a
For-
violent.
no, they have no more bail for I think misdemeanors. There's no more bail for misdemeanors.
So you can't get out once you get locked in? Is that what you're saying?
No, there's a whole reform where
They just
it's
let
not
you
even,
go. You don't
Yeah,
even go to
there's-
jail.
it's not even
let
required
you go.
anymore. Like,
Oh, word?
yeah,
They let you go.
if you notice, a lot more crime is being, is happening now. It's not that that the crime rate is going down. It's that there was a reform right before all of this.
Right.
So you have to really do something crazy for
To
you
get
to get
locked
locked
up?
up right now. Yeah.
Yes.
Yo, so I could
100%.
straight
It has to be a
rob
violent
bank.
crime. No, baby, it has to be a violent crime. So you have to perform a violent crime
to get locked up.
to get
To get
You
locked
locked
know,
up,
that's
yeah,
why,
yeah,
you
like
know
a felony
what?
or something like
That's
that.
why lately, I don't know if you guys have been noticing, but there have been a lot of crazy
It's been
stuff
getting
going
crazy.
on
I
in
was
the
just saying that.
streets.
Yeah, I was just
And
saying
you know
that.
what it is? It's literally that there's no law.
Mhm.
And this was all this. Well, me and my conspiracy theories, but
Go ahead.
apparently all of this no law and all of this was caused intentionally to bring about the martial law that supposedly Joe Biden is supposed to set into place, which just means we're going to be in a 3-year lockdown. We're not going to be able to do shit, and that's going to be the new law. Like,
Well,
we're
we're
just gonna be
getting
locked
used to that
down.
now. The bars is fucking
Yeah.
closed.
So pretty
Kiara's
much,
Kiara's
no.
killing.
So pretty much that's
Kiara's
what.
conspiracy.
Kiara
I'm
is
so
killing
into
all of us.
conspiracies.
It's
I'm
a wrap
so
for
into
us.
conspiracies. Ask Christine. I'm so into conspiracies.
Shout out to
Right.
Andrew, our
I'll
sound
sit
man,
there
our
on
photo man.
fucking
Drewski,
TikTok all day
cameraman.
and watch my conspiracy videos. But nah, like really.
Nah, you might be onto something.
There's really some crazy theories going around that Joe Biden is gonna put us into martial law, and he's really gonna be the one to lock down the whole U.S. country and like enslave us and all of that and like crazy stuff like
That's
that.
crazy. You better own something. I swear to God. If I ever said anything, if you ever
So-
listen to
We
me,
might need a conspiracy
So I'm
podcast.
on
We
live,
might
right?
need-
I'm on live,
something.
and somebody who's following me, he's a cop in San Diego. He said, cops over here won't respond to somebody acting erratic due to drugs or anything like that. And there's reasons why.
You
Now
see?
because of all the, the new president and, there's a lot of stuff going on. And people
There is.
really just need to do their research. That's all I can say.
There is.
You can't educate everybody on everything. People just need to do their research.
Well, people just got to be more careful, man. It's a new world, and you never know who's watching.
And you know what? I've also heard that a lot, aside from him commenting on here, that cops are like not responding to calls lately.
because
like,
these niggas is
you
not
know?
getting overtime no more.
You know, well,
But it's not even that. I'm gonna keep it 100. It's not even that. A lot of cops are fearing for their lives right
I
now
was
because
just
of
gonna
what's going
comment on that.
on.
Yeah, I was just gonna
And
comment on that. They
I
scared.
can speak on that because I have a lot of family in law enforcement.
What do you mean fear for their lives?
Bro, cops are being threatened like nobody else these days because of all the stuff that's going on with the Black Lives Matters protests and the cops killing, black people, innocent black people for no reason.
Right.
And, that has led to a lot of hostility between, what are we called?
Population.
The minorities.
No, not the minorities. That's not the word I'm looking for. I forgot the word I'm looking for. But the cops, they dispute with a lot of what's that word that the military people use?
Citizens?
Civilians.
Civilians.
So the cops dispute with a lot of civilians, which is causing now, because of all the protests and stuff, the cops don't want to work, you know? They're
Yeah.
fearing for their lives. They're like, we don't want to go to work.
It's about
they're-
time.
What are
they're
we,
fearing- they're
what are we
fearing
going
for
to work
jobs,
for
too.
when people are attacking us?
It's about
You know?
time.
Because what happens-
People are,
It's
when people
about
are hurting
time.
us.
Because what happens when the cops pull up? Everybody pulls out their phones right away.
Yes.
Cops are scared to make the wrong move, and which they should, because a lot
And
of them
not
were
even-
breaking
but you know
protocol.
what?
A lot of
Let
them were
me
breaking
say something
protocol.
about cops, and I'm not speaking because I have a lot. Maybe I am speaking because I have a lot of family in law enforcement. So to me, like, I see a different side than a lot of people see, because that's my family. You know,
Of
they're
course,
out there in the
yes,
streets
yes,
every day.
yes.
So I don't think it's that cops don't want to pull up and they don't want to help people. I think it's that they're scared for their lives, because a lot of people are attacking them because they feel like they need to attack them because there are cops out there who are killing innocent people.
Yeah,
So
unfortunately.
people feel like they need to retaliate against the cops.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, a lot of innocent cops who are trying to do well, trying to just make a living and feed their families, are getting hurt, you know, and are dealing with a really rough time because of everything that's going on, you
Yeah.
know? And I feel like a lot of people don't think that cops are humans. Like, they're humans. They have families.
I
you know?
I agree
And
with
I can
you.
speak on that because I'm family to my uncle passed away from 9/11. You know,
Yeah.
he caught brain cancer from 9/11 and he passed away at 41 years old.
Wow.
Because he was one of the first responders in there, and because of all the toxic fumes and everything, he passed
understand.
away.
Yeah, I
He
understand.
caught brain cancer and passed away. So, you know, it's like when you look at somebody like that who has risked their lives and done something positive for the community, but then there's people out there who are ruining that image, you know, and killing innocent people for no reason. And then people feel the need to retaliate against them.
Well,
And they're losing their lives, you know?
Please,
So it's just innocent people and more innocent people and more innocent people losing their lives back and forth.
You know what
Facts.
it is? I think the unfortunate part is that the innocent people and the good cops don't get the notoriety.
The
They don't.
recognition,
At all.
right?
I really believe that
At
80%
all.
of cops are doing a just job. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you got that 20% who are doing extremely fucked up shit, and they get all the attention. And as a result, people believe that the majority of police officers are like that 20%.
Right.
And it's not.
And it's not.
And
Yeah,
it's
I
not.
agree. 'Cause
a
It's
good
that-
amount-
It's the way the media
Right.
makes it out to be.
Because a good amount of cops got into this job because they genuinely love
Wanna help
people and they want to
and
help
that's
people.
it, you know?
Yeah.
What? What?
Shout out to my man Drewski.
Shout out to the photo man Drewski, and shout out to Andre Nikolaus on the live. We
Bow,
are
bow.
actually sipping on sugar cookie. I remembered.
Yes.
I remembered, baby. Made to made by Christine.
I hope you remembered.
Of course. Delicious.
AKA your addiction. Get it right.
Oh,
Yo, what happened to yours and hers? I need some more yours and hers.
yeah, we
man.
need that.
Yeah, the company folded already.
Yeah, I know it.
Yo, COVID is fucking
Yeah.
everything up, man. COVID is fucking everything up.
Yeah,
Nah,
that
COVID
is
fucking everything up.
I need
all
some
right.
yours and hers. You heard?
All right, yeah, that is topic time. Thank you, all of you, for joining us. We're gonna go into the question of the day.
Yes.
Welcome back to part.
Yes. Welcome back to 106 and Park.
Welcome back to Bartender Talks, where we bring the talks of the bar live to you in our podcast, baby. That was the topic time. That was fun. Shout out to Kiara. Shout out to Brick. Shout out to Christine. The sugar cookie got me lit.
Yes.
I've never been so excited for Christmas time until now. You really brought us there. Our next segment is the question of the day. Usually the question comes from Brick, excuse me. I'm a little lit.
They're coming for me.
The question comes from Brick. So, Brick, take it away, bruh.
Yes, sir. The question of the day. We're talking about the week before Christmas. We're talking about all these ladies who are obsessed and attracted to these hustlers or get money men or get money niggas, pardon my French. So the question of the day is this. What is the allure of dealing with a hustler / street dude versus a 9-to-5er? What do you guys feel about that? Keys, we're going to ask you first. Hey.
All right. I don't know. Like I was saying earlier, like, I don't feel like I've ever really been with a 9-to-5 guy. Like, all my exes, they never really had 9-to-5 jobs. Like,
Really?
They were all what? Industry dudes, street dudes.
maybe one. I could say one. He was a corrections officer. But before he was a corrections officer, he was like in the streets. You feel me? So I don't even think that counts. But I'm a tough woman. So I'm not saying that a 9-to-5 man is like weak or anything. But I'm a tough woman. And I need a tough man who can handle me.
What
And I
does
don't feel
that
like
mean?
a 9-to-5 man can handle me. Because
You're a
I've
tough woman. What does that mean?
Like, does it have to do with occupation or does it have to do with personality? Because you're
Yes.
saying that
On my
because-
part?
right? Because he doesn't have a 9-to-5, he has a tougher mindset, or because he has a 9-to-5, he's soft, he doesn't want you to go out.
I
Or-
don't feel like that because he has a 9-to-5. He's soft and he don't want me to go out. I just feel like street dudes and like hustlers, like I feel like they know more like how to deal with a woman who's very
Strong-minded?
head smart, strong, very
Okay.
independent. You know.
What has
And
it?
I don't like a man who I could step all over. That's
Okay.
Let me say that. I don't like a man who I can step all over. And I'm not saying that, every 9-to-5 is like this, but from what I've experienced in the past, the 9-to-5 guys that I've been with, like, I could walk all over them. I could do whatever the fuck I want.
Name something a street dude does that completely like puts you in check and makes you totally submissive to them. We're gonna get to Chris next.
Christine likes
she,
that
she got
one.
the hands
No,
up,
wait, I
but we
can't
talking the
answer.
keys
Like,
right now.
Christine, you answer that.
Oh shit, it's about to go down. Yo, we on live. We on live.
I
We on live.
It's about to go down right now.
You know what?
You gotta give it to me, sis.
Yes, Pastor
I'm
Rock.
passing the mic.
Pass the
You know
torch.
what? I'm passing the torch.
Sis, you wanna sit right next to me.
Hey,
I have.
So, I have a nigga.
she ain't gonna got a man. She got a nigga.
I have a
That
nigga.
means he's fully entrenched in the streets.
I got a nigga that's locked up right now.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Shout out to War. Shout out to War.
Hold up, your man's name is War.
Shout out to War.
What?
Shout out to War, the OG.
Yeah.
Free you today, free you, my nigga. Free you today,
my
free you.
nigga
All right?
War.
Free
my
you
nigga
today, free you. I'm
War.
gonna scream that shit today, free you, my nigga. All right? That's it.
Kiara's his little sis.
Yo, me and War, yeah, War is my OG. Like, War is like one of my coolest
And
homeboys.
you know
like,
what's
I
mad
have a lot of
funny?
guy friends. Like, I like to chill with niggas. Like, if you don't know, it's like Brick. Like, I'm cool with you. Like, I'm cool with Intake. I'm cool with Andre. Like, I feel like I get along more with males than I do with females. Like, I have very limited female friends. Like, I have Christine and I have Diana.
But
Facts.
Kiara introduced me to my nigga War, right?
Because I'm a real ass nigga, right?
So that's my nigga.
Okay,
Let's
so get
talk
to the
about
point.
You and War.
Yeah.
How y'all got together?
Kiara introduced us. Of
So
course.
what does he do? What is one of the things that he does that keeps you in check?
He does a lot. He's an entrepreneur.
Oh, turn that young Jeezy up. 'cause I love it.
He's an entrepreneur. He's an entrepreneur. But
All right, but does that answer the question? What was the question, Brick?
he's locked up right now. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Go ahead.
What's the
What?
allure?
locked up right
Why
now.
would you want a street nigga over a 9-to-5?
Yeah.
You know what it is?
What
What's the
about
allure?
him? Like, what is it?
I'm
What
gonna
is
tell
it?
you. My ex was like a 9-to-5 nigga. Like he had his job, whatever. He was like selling whatever on the side and whatever. But I feel like, you know what it is for me? I feel like a nigga that's in the streets is more fun for me. Like it's more, I just feel like I have more fun. Like it's more like breathtaking.
What do
know
you mean
I mean?
breathtaking? Like the fact
like-
that he got a gun, that shit turns you the fuck on?
It don't have to do it.
You know, it may.
Hey,
Nah,
listen,
I'm
listen.
kidding, but,
I know guns do a lot.
it's just more so like, what's the word that I'm looking for?
You get wet knowing that he might just be locked up tomorrow.
Nah, you know what it is?
I
It's
don't
like
know
the
the
same thing
word.
with me. Like, it's like, me and Christine, she's like me. Like, she's not a soft female. So, we're not going to be like, hey, baby, good morning. Like, how are you? Let's go have breakfast. Like,
Right.
we're not going to be like that. Like,
Right.
So you think with a 9 to 5, you got to be on that type of shit?
no. But a 9 to 5 is not going to be interested in me the way... I can't say that. Because
All right, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Tell me.
I
It's
feel like
just-
I'm a very submissive female. I could be submissive to the right guy, right?
Right.
So, guys that are more street, they demand what they want. So, when a guy demands what he wants, I'm very submissive to
Say
it.
something a street nigga says to you that turns you the fuck on. Like, shut the fuck up, bitch. What?
They like that, bro.
Yo, Chris, shut the fuck up, bitch.
Nah,
So,
nah,
wait,
nah.
so-
not even like that. Not even like
I want
that.
to. I want to.
I was trying.
I want to turn the perspective onto a male. You know, I don't like a female that is.
Is a yes man.
Yes.
I'm not a yes man.
Yes.
And when
like,
my nigga that's locked up be telling me,
So-
yo, I need you to do this, that, and that, I be like, yo, my nigga.
I mean, cool.
First off,
like, listen.
I'm gonna do like this, that, and the
listen,
third,
listen.
and you're gonna respect it.
I do like a female that pays attention to what I want, what I need.
Right.
That's a fact.
That takes care of that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But when I say, oh, what you want to do today? Oh, I don't know. What do you want to do today? Whatever you want to do. Nah, what is your agenda? Do you have something going on? Like, I don't want somebody who's just trying to leech on to whatever I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Have a mind of your own. Have your own plan. What are you doing today?
Right, right.
Because I know what I'm doing today. Can we do it together? All right, that's cool. We can do it together today, but we ain't going to do it together tomorrow. Because I got my own shit to do. What do you got going on? You know what I'm saying?
So as a street dude, a hustler, you want a chick with her own agenda.
Yo, I'm not trying to have somebody looking at me for the next move. I'm just not doing it. You know what I'm saying? I need somebody that got their own career, that
Yes.
got their own name, that's making their own bag. I can't.
Yo, you want to know something, Intake? I tend to disagree with you. I want a completely submissive female.
Wow.
She gotta know I'm out there getting the bag. I pay the fucking bills. You do what I say when I say. If I say go, we on go.
But
If I
that's
say
the
jump, we on
Haitian in
jump.
you.
That is the Haitian
That's
in
the
me.
Haitian.
But I'm
Like,
gonna be honest.
I don't
Because
want
a
it no
lot of
other
Haitian
way.
men are like that, and I've dated Haitian men. A
No,
lot
hold
of
on.
Haitian men are like that. They like you to be very submissive.
Very.
They run you. They run your whole life. That's it.
That's
That's it. It's
it.
over.
No
Haitian men,
questions asked.
like as soon as you get with them, that's it. You have no life. I'm your life.
It's not.
I am your life.
I am your
I am your life.
I am your life.
I am your life.
Not all
I am
about
your life.
Haitian.
I am
I
your
am the
life.
wife.
I'm gonna be honest.
You my wife.
I'm your
I'm
life.
gonna be honest.
I am your life.
No,
Chris.
Haitian men really
I
do like that.
I fall
Submissive.
very submissive to street guys, and I fall very submissive to guys that know what they want, and I give a nigga what he wants. So I'm a very submissive female. When I love you and I have feelings for you, I'm very submissive. So tell me what you want.
Copy.
Right.
That's the type of female I am. And it's not just Haitian. I feel like that falls into a lot of Hispanic and Latino culture as well. You got to think about it. We serve our men. Tell me not, Keeks.
Tell me more.
Let her finish them
We
sprinkles.
don't serve our men.
She got those sprinkles.
Tell me more.
Yo, but
I do. I really do feel that. I
I
really
be
do
ready
feel
to
that.
serve my man.
'Cause you
I
know
don't
what?
When it's the right man, I be ready
You're right.
to do.
No. You're
Tell
right.
me what you want next.
You're right. Because
That's
I meet a
it.
lot of Spanish girls and they do
You know
want to
what?
just serve me.
When
and
it's the right man.
and if you know what, if I was like Brick, like I would be with a lot of girls that I was with in my past.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But that just doesn't. Yes, I do love a girl that takes care of me. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But you need to have your own thing going on. I like a powerful woman.
You want to
I
miss
like
independent.
I like a not independent always, because that does get into that does get you into trouble. Not only, I mean, talking from my experience.
Yes.
Because I'm a DJ. I'm out all night. If I get a 9 to 5 girl, and I've had 9 to 5 women, they're not gonna appreciate me out all night. Cause when I come home at 4 or 5 in the morning, pre-COVID, they're going to work in a couple hours.
I barely get to see each other.
It doesn't work out. It doesn't work out. And if it does, like, it's because she has her own agenda going on and she doesn't mind doing her own thing. And at the end of that, we get our thing.
So you need a nightlife chick. You need a bartender.
I do need a bartender.
Shout out to Intake having some dating issues. Where's the applause?
Let's get a clap for that. Or you need your stripper.
First of all, I have no issues. I'm put another applause for that. I got no issues. I just know what I want.
Yo, I used to think I needed a nightlife
It's
chick.
getting spicy.
Hello.
So I started dating a fucking stripper. Let me tell you, that shit was the most toxic relationship of my life.
But why would you date a stripper?
Because I used to work
Every
in the
guy
strip
does.
clubs, you know what I'm saying? We leave at 4 in the morning. She was looking sexy as fuck. I was drunk as fuck. Yo, we got it popping.
Shout out to my chat room. They feeling me too. Nah, I don't got no issues, you heard?
You know what I mean?
Fuck out of here.
What's
So-
your chat room saying?
They're saying, all intake, I got you, boo. You feel me?
Who
they
got you?
hyping
Because, listen, no,
It's
nobody's
the
hyping
girls.
me. There's girls that are actually feeling where I'm coming from. I'm not the only one. I like a powerful woman
Uh-huh.
and one that's about me. Why can't I have both?
Yo,
Why can't I have an independent woman that's just about me?
let me tell you something.
But
In
why
tw-
can't
In
you?
2021, we taking call-ins. These girls are going to have to talk about this. I'm tired of the fucking
But wait.
texting and the chatting and the
It's
DMs.
no longer a podcast.
Yes.
We're running a dating app in here. You heard?
Yeah, bartender talks.
Why can't you have that?
That's what I'm saying.
You never met a woman like that?
No, I did. She's saying that I got dating issues. I don't got no issues.
Why do you have dating issues?
You do, because you can't
I-
date a 9 to 5er.
I don't have any issues. They said they can't date a 9 to 5er either. What the fuck?
Well,
I can date a 9 to 5. I never said that.
You see me? Okay, here's my thing. I feel like, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like, all right, having a 9 to 5 is cool. You know, you can't be mad at it. It brings in whatever little bit of money you need to make. But
Right.
to me, like, you're
I'm not talking about a breadwinner. I don't need some woman
I don't need
to
a
pay my
breadwinner
bills.
either.
No.
But to
Yeah,
me,
I don't need anybody
like,
to pay my bills.
I feel like, to me, somebody with, you know, and this is not always the case, but somebody with a 9 to 5, like, they're not really thinking outside of the box. They're not really looking at the bigger picture. Like, they're stuck. And this is what I've noticed with a lot of people who have a 9 to 5. They're stuck in that mindset that that's the only way that they will be rich. And really, they're not getting rich
They're
like
not
that.
getting
I'm
rich.
so happy
They're
that
gonna
she
be
touched
not
on
getting
that.
rich
I'm
like
so
that.
happy that
Yes,
she
yes,
touched on that.
yes, yes.
They're
I want a
not,
woman
you
that
know?
I can build a company with.
Yo,
Yeah.
I want a woman
Like,
that I
let's
can
start
come
a
with an idea.
business.
I
Give
agree.
me $25,000
I
and let me
agree.
go run my
I
business.
agree.
$25,000.
Yo, let me add
Shout
to
out
that.
to Kiara.
$25,000. All
Let me
right.
add to
Round
that.
of applause.
And-
Wow.
I need $25,000.
in
Let
a
me go run
weird
my
way,
business.
in a weird way, we all agree because my lady does not work. I hustle. I pay all the fucking bills. She get taken care of.
Out. Period.
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 You know what I'm saying? But when I need you to do such and such,
Let them
you
know,
make sure
Brick.
you
You
do
see,
that
I'm
shit.
so
Let's
fucking
do
proud
it.
of my nigga,
and
Brick.
and that's how it fucking
This
Let's
nigga
do
makes
it.
me proud.
Let's
You
do
know
it.
what I mean?
He said,
DJ,
my lady do not
let's do
work.
it.
It's not a 9 to 5. You don't got no independent mind. Listen,
Right.
I fucking hustle. I pay
Hello.
the bills. This is what we need to stay on track. You do this shit.
Let's do something.
You know what I'm saying? It's not that I'm a fucking abusive nigga in any sense of the word.
You're
It's not that
not.
I'm type bossy. It's like, yo, I got a fucking plan for us.
Let's do
That's
something.
it.
We winning, point blank, period.
You know
Join
what?
DJ
the
Envy-
Point
DJ
blank, period,
DJ Envy and his
motherfucker.
girl.
You want to be rich or not? What the fuck is
Facts.
good?
First off,
DJ Envy and his girl,
Yes.
Agia. They got a podcast. They talk about relationship issues. Let's do that. I got an idea. Come in the studio with me. I got the studio. Let's record a podcast. You with it or not?
Let's do it. Why not? And Chris, you just gotta roll with the rock. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
It's JMB.
And listen,
roll with
listen,
that.
ladies,
I'ma just let y'all
ladies.
know.
I don't sell any crack, but I'm still worth it out here.
DJ Intake with the clap.
Yeah.
Fucking intake. Always trying to sell himself.
First off, my nigga's sending me money from jail.
He fake
Yeah.
single. He fake single. So,
Oh, yeah, I'm fake single.
He fake
My nigga's
single.
sending me money from jail.
Oh, I hope
To
he
start a
making.
business.
I hope he's making them racks. I really do.
Yo.
I really do.
I hate y'all so much. This is the most ratchet bartender talk I ever experienced
Yeah,
in
hold
my
on.
life.
Hold on. How long till my
He
man
said,
Wall comes out?
My nigga sent me
Factory.
money from jail.
Shout to everybody locked up.
Shout out to my nigga War, a real boss.
Yo, shout out to War. Free my nigga War. Free the
Woo.
OG.
That's a fact,
Free
And
Big
we're set-
Bro.
listen.
Ain't even gonna lie. Free Big Bro, bro.
And we trying to make this stream live in the prison cells. You heard?
Oh, for real. Let's get this.
We got the plug. We got the plug.
No,
We
for
got the
real,
plug.
though.
We got
They
the plug.
need to be able to watch stuff like this because you know what?
We
It
got
keeps
the
them up
plug.
to date. And you know what? It's not fair to them that they don't get, like, you know,
Nah,
what
we
get.
we got the plug. Shout out to my girl Tori. She has a magazine that she actually circulates throughout prison cells.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Fuck, I forgot the name. I'm gonna look up the name real quick when we come back. But shout out to Tori. I got the plug. We're gonna definitely get this going.
Let's do it.
For sure, for
Yeah.
sure. All right, y'all. That was the question of the day. Shout out to my co-host. We definitely have some fun up here in Bartender Talk.
Wow.
We're gonna come back with Mark MK and talk to him a little bit, get to know him, right?
Mark MK in the building.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Boom, 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 boom. That was Bartender Talks. Shout out to our special guest, Mark MK. Did his damn thing, nah?
Yeah, baby.
Find him on Instagram, official Mark MK.
For sure, you can find that single Besos on all digital music platforms. That's Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal. You can also find him on Instagram or the other social media platforms. Official Mark MK. My man is official. That's why it's part of his name.
Big facts.
Bartender Talks, of course, where we bring you the talks of the bar straight to our podcast. My name is DJ Intake. You can follow me at DEEJAYINTAKE on all social media platforms. Google me, baby. Brick, where can they find you?
Yo, you can find me on Instagram at Brick Events, BRIKEVENTS. It's been a long week. I'm trying to get drunk. You heard?
Boom, boom, boom. Kiara.
Her in the building. You can find me at __HE_RR__her.
Boom,
Keeks.
boom, 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 boom. And our resident bartender, Christine.
Your addiction at UR.addiction _
Boom.
That's it.
Wow.
Of course. So you can
Out
catch
loud.
us at our next episode.
Every Monday.
Yes, ma'am.
And sign into our Instagram. What's our Instagram, Intake?
Bartender Talks.
Bartender
Bow,
Talk.
bow.
The hottest thing coming to you since Swiss cheese.
Yes.
Good night, y'all.